Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. We're going to be doing an unboxing today. We're going to be opening up the Curated Bead Box for the month of November. Now, if you're not familiar with that box, I'll leave some information down below in the description section of this video. I'll leave a link to the website along with a coupon code in case you're interested. Curated Bead Box is a value box, which means you're going to get lots of beads. So if that's something you're interested in, keep watching and let's get started. And here we have Curated Bead Box for the month of November. As you can see, the name of the box is Persian Rug. And look at all these gorgeous colors. They're so rich looking. But anyway, down here's a list of the contents. Let me slide it up so you can see the whole list. And on the right hand side are all the codes for each one. I think you can use those codes on the website, on the dollarbead.com website. So for example, if you wanted to buy any extras, you could try searching on the website with these codes. Now I do want to point something out, guys. On the bottom here it says bead sizes and types may vary due to availability. And I'm pointing that out because you may get something different in your box. It doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen from time to time. So let's go ahead and open up the box. Let me pull them out. And it looks like we get an organza bag as well. Look at this. That's really cool. These are such beautiful colors. Look at this. We have some reds, we have some oranges, we have some earth tones as well. Let me get organized and we'll go through each item. And here we have the 10mm size beads. As you can see, we have 3 strands. I love this combination of colors. It's very appropriate for fall. Let's take a look at this one here. Now, believe it or not, this color is called golden brown. To me, it looks kind of orangey, but I still like it. I think it's nice. These are crackle glass beads. I love to use orange for autumn pieces. Very nice. And this is an 8-inch strand, so there's probably about 22 beads on that strand, maybe a little bit more. Let's take a look at this one now. I really love this color. It's so neutral to me, but it's very pretty. The color is actually champagne, and these are also crackle glass beads. Isn't that beautiful? It's so beautiful. I love the way the crackle effect shimmers. Very nice. And that strand is the same length as this one. So there's probably about 22 beads on that one as well. Let's take a look at this one. These are marble style glass beads. We get beads with this kind of effect pretty much every single month. It really adds a lot of interest to whatever piece you're making. I really like it. But anyway, the color is listed as brown, but the base color of the bead is actually kind of like a creamy color. And then the effect is brown. And this is also an 8-inch strand. Lovely. Let me get some more beads. And here we have the 8mm size beads. And once again, we get 3 strands. And look how long they are, guys. They're super long. These two here are 16 inches long. And this one is 10.5 inches long. Let's take a look at these. These are marble style glass beads as well. And the color is brown, but it's a much darker brown than the one I showed you a few moments ago. It kind of reminds me of wood a little bit, the color of it. It's very pretty. But with so many beads, you're going to be able to make tons of jewelry, all kinds of bracelets and necklaces, and earrings too. Very nice. I think there's about 52 or 54 beads on that strand. Let's take a look at these now. Believe it or not, these are also marble style glass beads. It's difficult to tell because the color is so rich. But if you look closely, you can see that marble effect a little bit. It's a very nice shade of red, I must say. I really like it. And they're very glossy too. And if you don't get to use them for the fall, you can use them for Christmas. Aren't these nice? They're so nice. I love that color. But red is very appropriate for fall as well. We have a lot of trees in our neighborhood that are turning red. Let's take a look at these. We've had these before in the past as well. These are called drizzled bronze glass beads. And the reason they're called drizzled is because they do have a little drizzling on the surface. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. They're really, really nice. I love this kind of bead. We've had them in all kinds of colors in the past. But this color is really beautiful, isn't it? It's kind of like a coppery color. I love it. And I think there's about 38 beads on that strand. Let me get the 6mm size beads now. And here they are. As you can see, we get 3 strands of these as well. And it looks like all 3 are marble style glass beads. Let's take a look at this one. The color of these is red and yellow, but I would say there's probably more red than yellow from what I can see. And it's a very long strand. It's 16 inches long. I think there's about 65 beads in a 16-inch strand. Very nice. I like the colors. And this one's very soft and pretty looking. And actually the color of these is soft peach. And you can totally combine these with the earth tones because it's a very warm shade of peach. Gorgeous. And that strand is 16 inches long as well. And let's take a look at these. The color of these kind of reminds me of the inside of a mango. That's what it reminds me of. But it's actually just listed as orange. And like I said, these are marble style glass beads as well. So you're going to get a little bit of variation with that effect. So far, I'm really pleased with what I've seen. I'm getting all kinds of inspiration right now. Let me get some more items. And here we have some more items. And isn't this unusual, guys? I don't think we've ever had gift tags in these boxes before. But I love it. I think it's a great idea. You can make a bunch of jewelry pieces, put them in this organza bag, add a gift tag, and you're done. Isn't that a cool idea? I think it's really cool. Let's take a look at them. Look at these. They're so beautiful. And I'm trying to see what it says here. It's very small print. I think it says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I think that's what it says. But anyways, you can see we get a total of 8. Let's see the back. The back is just plain. I really love this idea. I think it's so cool. And here we have 2 very large faceted glass beads. And boy, I'm not kidding you, they're 20 millimeters across. But what I notice is that the holes are very big. Look how large that hole is. So you'd probably have to put a couple of pieces of wire or maybe a piece of leather. I'm not sure. Let me get a piece of leather. They're drilled across the top, as you can see. I'm very tempted to turn these into Christmas ornaments because they're so big. But I love the sparkle. Look at that. Very nice. And as you can see, the color is champagne. And here we have 1 strand of 4 millimeter size beads. They're glass pearls. And I don't see it on the list of contents. Or maybe they were omitted from the list. I'm not sure. But I'm happy to receive them because look how beautiful they are. I love this color. They're kind of a taupe color. Very nice. So you may or may not have these in your box. I'm not sure. Let me get the metals now. And here are the metals. We have 2 types of bead caps. So that's nice. These are 4 millimeters across and these are 6 millimeters across. And here we have a chandelier component. How beautiful is that? I love that ring. And I love the swirly design. Let me see the back. The back is smooth, as you can see. And it has a lot of loops. It has 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom there, and then it has all these down here. There's a total of 5 down there. You could potentially hang something from these as well if you wanted to. But anyway, this component measures 40 by 36 millimeters. Let's take a look at these bead caps. Here's 5 of them. They're very tiny. I'm glad they included them because I don't think I have 4 millimeter size bead caps. Not in this color anyway. And there's a total of 40, so that's quite a few. Let's take a look at these now. These are really nice as well. Each one has 6 petals, as you can see. And there's a total of 25 bead caps. I love using bead caps because it really dresses up a bead. And it adds that little touch of metal to the entire piece. But what I like about these is that they're not very overpowering. In other words, they're not going to cover up a huge amount of the bead. So now let me get the Finding Starter Kit. And here we have the Finding Starter Kit. If you're a beginner, you're going to appreciate this kit because it has a lot of the things you need to get started. It doesn't have everything, but it does have the basics. Let me show you. Here's some memory wire, and I believe it's 16 millimeters in diameter. And by the way, this month's kit is in a gold color. Here we have some lobster clasps. There's a total of 4, as you can see. Here we have some ear wire hooks. There's a total of 6. Here we have some crimp beads, and these are the round crimp beads, they're not the tubes. And here we have some flat head pins. They're pretty thick head pins. And here we have some beading wire. I believe it's 7-strand beading wire, and I think there's about 1 meter in here. Maybe 36 inches, I'm not sure. And here we have some stretch cord, and it's the very thick stretch cord, so it accommodates large beads. And here we have some jump rings, and these are 6 millimeters in size, and they're excellent quality jump rings. I love these. So there's enough here to make all kinds of jewelry. Like I said, if you're new and you don't know what to get, this kit will definitely help you get started. Let me get the entire collection now, and I'll lay it out on my board so you can see how everything coordinates. Well, here's the entire collection, and I must say, these are really beautiful colors, especially for this time of the year. And as you can see, guys, there's an enormous amount of beads here. So if you want to make gifts for Thanksgiving or Christmas, you have enough beads here to make tons of jewelry. And whether you like large beads or small beads, you have a lot of choices. I think I'm going to turn these into Christmas ornaments though, these 2 large ones. But anyway, guys, in addition to these beads, of course, we've got the gift tags and the organza bag. So that's going to help a lot if you're making gifts. And of course, the Finding Starter Kit makes this collection a great value. It really does. But anyway, there's a lot to choose from here. So I'm going to be busy designing something. So I want you to come back and check my channel for future tutorials. And if you have some time, guys, if you could leave some feedback down below and let me know what you thought of today's collection, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.